Good evening, friends. Evening, friends. It's Professor Shadow here. Very warm welcome to you this evening here, Sunday night in the Shadow. So this is going to be a shorter one than usual because I do have to head off today. Let me just check to make sure it's working. Make sure we're all going well. Just bear with me 1 second. Yes, there we go. Good. Like I said, a very warm welcome to you while I just figure out my channel. Thank you. There we go. Good. Right, I'm ready. Okay, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live. Welcome to Sunday Night in the Shadows. Let's do our favorite thing. Let's go over real quick to the comments and see what we have today. Okay. Wow. Nice. Ivory bow. Nice. Oh, thank you, my friend. Musical, yeah, I love that end track. That was so good. So good. You never fail to impress me, from John. Good evening, John. I can see you just come on. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Truly incredible. Who's that? Roy T7J50. Welcome, Roy T75J0. And truly incredible. You never cease to amaze me. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I'm working on it. The next trial is being done. I was literally doing it just before I came on here. Have a wonderful installation. Thank you, Professor Alison Shaw. Thank you, Alison. Appreciate it. Again, another great story. Reinhard. Thank you, my friend. A.V. Melodor. Another glorious tale. Thank you. The Land of the Dead. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I So Pale. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm sure. Can't understand that. But thank you anyway. I'll just translate that one because I'm not sure what it is. John. There's one for you. No one used it. Oh my God. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Richard Daniel. The nemesis of the professor. I'm sewing and making cake. Ivory boat. Nice. I love cake. Artwork is splendid. Thank you. Nice comments this week. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. John, trailer, hype me up. Yeah, so good. So good. Roy again. Thank you, Roy. Alison Shaw again. Thank you. Enjoy the series. Used to think he was an arse, Eldridge. Showing more depth and character. I'm actually rooting for him. Nice. Spider. Yeah. Monster t-shirt. Nice. All right. I think we're caught up. We are caught up. Let's end that there. So, yes, thank you once again for all those lovely comments. Do appreciate it. They do help me. For you, maybe it's just a quick type in there, but it does help show YouTube that people appreciate it, people enjoy it. So please continue to offer your comments. That would be so fantastic. Yeah, good evening, Professor John. My girlfriend will be joining me shortly. How do you say that? Anora. That's what you're going to be called. Anora. Back from church with Burger King. Shelley's Burger King in it again. Lunch. What did you buy for lunch, Shelley? Burger King. It was Burger King all the way. Should we have another conversation for half an hour on Burger King? Nice. Inora. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So I'm just going to go ahead real quick and share my other page. here we go. Just to go over the stuff I did this week. So the first one I did, this one, Land of the Dead, where we have Eldridge move from being trapped with Nocturna to face the first of his trial. Hopefully you managed to watch this one. This was, I really enjoyed this one. And I decided to do the trailer because I wanted to do something epic. And so I did a nice epic trailer to put out there. And I literally put this out yesterday, which is Eldridge on his second trial. So make sure you watch those if you haven't watched those. I really enjoyed making them. So hopefully you enjoyed watching them. So currently working on something a little bit different, which is the next part of Eldridge. So if you've watched this episode 3 of the trial, episode 2 of the trial, you already know what episode 3 is about because you'd have seen it as a little trailer at the end of episode 3. Quickly get it up for you. Already fade. If you can guess which hand and so trailer is in.
Two of the most powerful beings in existence stood together, not as enemies, but as seekers of knowledge. Some battles were fought with swords, others with words, and some, like this one, with the eternal pursuit of truth.
Trial 2 end. Trial 3 come soon. What could it be about? What could number 3? What could just give it all away. Third trial is going to be Lysanor's realm, created realm, just the Eldridge test itself. Good. So that's what I was working on today, actually. So I was working on this today, and I've got the intro and the first parts done already. So I'm not hanging about with these Eldridge tales. I'm not hanging about with them, smashing them through, because they're just so exciting for me. So when something exciting, I get a little bit addicted to it. So I really want to make and create, because I want to see where the stories go as well. So I've been smashing that today. Just need to edit it, which takes the time, and I'm doing it a little bit different, a little bit of twisting it, making something a little bit new, something different, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Coldest Rage was a good story. Yeah, I thought it was so good. Visuals keep getting better as AI gets better. Things get better. There's new stuff coming out all the time. And obviously, the more you learn how to tweak those images to make them come a little bit better. And yeah, I think so. And I think with this one was the sound, the way the sound went with the visuals. I think that really helped. So, the sound was made in AI as well. So all the music was made in AI. So, in case you were wondering if I suddenly got a band together and created the music in my back room. I didn't. I totally AI'd it. So, like I say, so I'm working on the next step. So hope you'll know what it is because you've already watched, hopefully, the second trial. So we know the third trial is going to be with werewolves or lichen. So it's going to be in Lysanor's realm, a created realm for Eldridge, battling against a werewolf. My goodness. Based in the olden days of the 1800s, because I wanted to bring back that feel, that foggy feel, which I love so much. So that's coming. Look out for that. Lots of twists and turns, of course, otherwise it wouldn't be on the Professor Shadow channel. So look out for that one coming soon. Like I say, probably give me a couple of days to finish and complete. So how I like to do it as well. So someone once asked about the creation process. So what I do is I create the audible, and then I put that in a file, and I'll listen to that myself, the story, to make sure it sounds good and where the vision I want for it. If it does, then I put it into editing, and then I'll go in and add the visuals and the music, etc. But the first phase, once it's done, is to listen to it to make sure it's the story I wrote. Because sometimes you can write something, it doesn't sound how you put it, so you have to go back in and write it again. But I like to listen to it over and make sure it does sound exactly with the intention I wrote it. And because all of the stories, it's maybe even gathered this already, will have a meaning, a deeper meaning than just werewolves and vampires and zombies killing each other. Have a deeper meaning, because if that was all it was, then I don't think it'd be as exciting. Just how the chef tastes his own cooking before he serves it. Yes, exactly. And how I like to listen to it, I have a secret method of listening to it. So what I'll do is I'll get the audio and put it on my phone. This is an MP3 file, and I'll go in my car and I'll go and drive while I listen to it. So while I'm driving, I'm not distracted, and I'm listening just to the audio of the story. And that really helps me to identify if I've maybe gone on a wrong turn somewhere, or it didn't sound how it is. A lot of times it comes out and it doesn't sound how I wanted it to. So I'll come back and change it. So, good evening, or late again, not by much though this time. Jeanette, welcome this evening. So good to see you. I hope you've all been enjoying the Eldritch Tales. I do hope so. I've really enjoyed creating them. I'm so excited about the ideas I've got, not just for the next ones, but the actual finale. I already know what's happening in the finale. It's the biggest twists you'll ever see. But I'm so excited for these ones as well, because every story has a twist, as probably come to expect. The usual vitamin drink, yes, always. All it is a tablet. It's vitamin C and zinc, and you put it in the water and it fizzes away, and creates a refreshing brew, which hopefully is quite healthy and keeps away all bad colds and things. So, I mean, where we are here in the UK, in England, there's a big, everybody's getting ill with colds and flus and everything like that. But I'm quite lucky, so I'm quite happy about that. I'm quite happy I didn't get it, because I know a lot of people have got it. Excellent. So I will continue to create more Eldritch until we're at the end of it. I'm going to keep going until it's done. I'm not going to change any new stories, nothing new, until I've completed the entire Eldritch saga, which is all going to be 10 parts. We've already done 5. So we've already done 5. So did the first 3, then just the first 2 trials, and then I've got 5 to go. I'm on number 6 already, I think. Yeah, number 6 already. Yeah, 6 already. So I'm actually working on number 6 right now. I was doing that just before I came on the call. Had it twice at New Year. Was really ill. I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. I got the cold. Oh dear. Sonam. There's so much of it about. So much. Literally everybody I speak to is ill. So make sure you get yourself one of these special shadowy power drinks that maybe I should make a shadow drink that I can sell to prevent colds. free with every visual. With every story, receive your free shadow drink. Must drink in the shadows. Yeah, so make sure you stay healthy with your vitamins, etc. These are so good. It's like you can go to Amazon and just get them and like, oh no, I don't even know what it's been, like £5 or something, and you get 3 of them. It's crazy. It tastes good. You can get like a berry flavor of them. But orange is the best. Okay, good. So like I say, I'm not actually doing any other stories until I've completed the Eldridge saga. So I do hope you enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, I apologize. But it does have everything. And it has everything I've always spoke about when I come on these calls on a Sunday. And I'm often asked, why do you create stories with winter, for example, and characters of men versus supernatural beings? Because I like the idea that man should be superior intellectually and be able to defeat everything today. If you've been following Eldridge, he's stripped of all his power, stripped of all weapons. All he has is his mind to combat undead armies, champions of Necros, and now werewolves. Oh, and of course, the master, which is Duncan McCluskey. So he had to defeat him, which was almost seemed impossible, but he did it, defeated the master. And he defeated an army of undead. He defeated Edgar Thornwood. Now, will he be able to pass this? This next one has so much of a twist. It's going to bend your mind all over the place. Deliberate, of course, deliberate. And I'm not apologizing. I'm going to enjoy it. I want to see you wanting to know which way your mind is going to twirl and twist. And it's on purpose. Yes. And I literally finished the story today. And I did the audio for the first bit. And that's the part I'm sort of playing with. And I did the intro. And I'm changing it. I'm not, even though you see the intro at the end of part 3, or part 5, I should say, part 5. In my mind, I wanted to change it. I wanted to change it today. I was writing the story today, and I thought, I need to change it. I need more atmosphere in here. So I've created more, done something to create a little bit more atmosphere. So I do hope you enjoy it. Your stories never fail to impress me, Fred. Love the Eldridge as a character. Yes, thank you so much, my friend. I do enjoy. I do like doing this. Not that you've probably guessed, but I do enjoy writing when we have a man who can outthink everything. I think it's the most powerful thing we have. Hence why Crimson Dawn was dominated through winter. We should be the most powerful species. I think so anyway, I think so. When we look back at the older movies, and of course, from what I gather, seems to be shifting back to Jack the Ripper. Not quite. I like that atmosphere. So I wanted atmosphere. So I'm going to use that atmosphere, but there's no Jack the Ripper there. It's all about the Lycan. It's all about Eldridge versus the Lycan. But I put a twist on it. With a big twist. It's going to be so cool. I'll get it out as soon as I can. I know you want to know now. I'm making it worse for you, aren't I? I do apologize. I'm making it worse and worse. Just give me that. I watched the movie you recommend. It was well worth it. Yes, absolutely amazing movie. Yeah. Quite a Mass Experiment. Such a great film. So good. I actually haven't watched anything this week. I haven't watched it. I've watched like programs on like what was I watching? Some rock that was supposed to be a portal to another world. I don't know. And I've just been quite busy this week. Had to finish a course off, and it took a lot of my time. And of course, I've been doing the Eldritch stories, which have taken a lot of time as well. So I do hope you enjoy them. And if you don't enjoy them, it's no problem. But just bear in mind, it has taken me all week to put them out for you to watch. So do please give them a look. I appreciate it. Yes, where were we? Quatermass, yes. That's so good. And there's also, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but there is also, once you've watched the Quatermass experiment, it's well worth watching the Quatermass series if it's available on YouTube. If you enjoyed that one. I know I think it is. There's the Quatermass movie done by Hammer, and then you have the Quatermass series, TV series. There's a couple of them. Quatermass 2 BBC series. Oh, the entire thing is on YouTube. Quatermass 2 BBC TV series, 1955. Quatermass experiment. First two. So the first two are on there. It's well worth watching. The quality is not that good, but it's definitely well worth watching. Quatermass, the whole of Quatermass experiment TV series is on YouTube to watch for free. I would really go and watch that. It's so good. I have on DVD, and it's well worth watching. I'll tell you what else is well worth watching as well. Is I've moved all my. I don't know if you can see it. I used to have my rack here. I've moved it upstairs. Sorry, I've moved it upstairs to make space, and so I have a spare room upstairs. So I'm like putting all my DVDs on the wall, my Blu-rays. So I have a big library, so I can just walk in and know where everything is and just pick it up straight away. So that's gone upstairs now in my movie archive. So I'm pleased with that, and I'm sorting them all out at the minute, which is why I haven't been watching any. There's so much to sort out. I'm trying to get them in some type of order, which is really difficult, believe it or not. But I do have the Quatermass DVDs. Where was I going? So the second one would be the Quatermass and the Pit. Quatermass and the Pit. There's two versions. There's the movie Hammer version, and then there's the series, the BBC series. The movie version is so good. It's so good. Really good. There's a couple of little bits in there that have stuck with me my entire life. So highly recommend. It's in colour as well. I highly recommend watching Quatermass and the Pit as well. If you watch Quatermass, the first one, there's Quatermass 2 and Quatermass and the Pit. Quatermass and the Pit is so good. So good. I can actually go and watch that right now, actually. So good. And then all of them have the series with them as well, the TV series, which is well worth watching again. So good. They're not quite the quality of the movie, but they're just so good. So good. It's storytelling. So good storytelling. So good. Really enjoyed them. Really enjoyed those. Yes, my little rack was there. It's gone. It's gone now. It's upstairs. I have a whole room of DVDs and Blu-ray. So pleased we've done it out. So we've decorated it. I need to get some cutouts. I told you last time I'm gonna get some cutouts of some like vampires or something and put them in there. So when I go live and put them behind me, I'll just slowly lift it up so it comes up behind me. Lunch is over. That's Burger King done. The Burger King has been devoured. You are the devourer of kings. As seen in the story of Eldritch. The Devourer of Kings. What a name that was. That was great. I don't know if anyone watched that. Did anyone see that, where Edgar Thornwood chose the most powerful creature he could think of, which was the Devourer of Kings. Huge, unstoppable. And Eldridge chose a sparrow. Oh my goodness. This was so good. I've been waiting to do that for you don't know how long I've been waiting to put that into a story. You don't know how long I've been waiting to put that into a story. I finally got it in once. I'm so pleased. I was so pleased with that. I actually had to rewrite that a couple of times. It was good. It came out all right in the end, I think. It was good in the end. So yes, where are we? So I had so the YouTube channel itself. It's almost like a yo-yo at the minute. It's like a yo-yo. So we have the numbers going up, all the way up to 11 and 60, and it went down to 11:49. It's gone up to 11:51 right now. Just keeps going up and down, up and down. So thank you to all the new people that are subscribing. I do appreciate it. Oh, my light's gone. So we're in the dark. My battery must have run out. Let's put that light on instead. There we go. Have a little light above me here, which helps to illuminate things. But I must have forgotten to charge it, which I've forgotten to charge many of my lights. Anyway, you can put the white screen on, which helps. That's white screen, no screen, no screen. Yes, there you go. I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm still here. Don't panic. Yes, where were you? As you can tell, my brain is all over the place today. It's been a very busy week, very busy week. So I've been, like I say, doing the Eldridge Tales, which it's a funny thing. When you're creating something, I actually, the first one, and the speech in the first one, my goodness, when he talks about how even the dead remember how to kneel in the first trial. I actually came out with that when I was driving. I was just put a little bit of music on and I was driving, and it took me half an hour to get to my destination, exactly 30 minutes to get to where I want to get to. And on the way, I was just telling myself, I'd never heard it before. I just was telling myself as I was driving. So I was literally, I knew the concept, I knew the draft, but I started to tell myself, and that speech I came up with as I was driving the car. So it was, really, really good. I really like that idea. If you watch the one where Eldridge commands the undead warriors, it's almost like he sees the undead warriors, but he also sees his men of old, the people, the soldiers he fought with many years ago. And it's almost like he's going in and out of time to see them. I thought that was such a great concept. You know, he's seeing these warriors, but he's had warriors in the past. And in his mind, he's seen both at the same time. And he gives that speech to both of them at the same time. My goodness. Yes. I listened back to that speech quite a few times. It was so good. If you haven't listened to that, go listen to it. It's so good. And it's not my fault if after you listen to that, you get up and you want to charge at somebody. They go and charge and take someone's Burger King away from them. I don't know. Put the Burger King crown on. Oh dear. I don't know. Yeah, so I have finished writing the third trial. I already have the idea for the fourth trial. It's going to be epic. But we gotta get. That's the problem. That's my problem. My brain. You can tell my brain's already 10 miles ahead. So I'm always, as I'm doing trial 3, I'm already thinking of trial 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 10. And I want to get to them. So I think, okay, I need to do this one, and I'll get to the next one. And then that's That's why you got to listen to it back. You got to listen to it, focus on it, make sure it's right. But it was generally fun. Like I said, I've written number 3, and now just in the editing process, which is the pain. I wish AI had this thing where you're like, here's my story, just give me some images and stuff like this to go, so I don't have to edit it. That would be so much better. Editing is the nightmare. It's nice when it's done. When you see the end product, for example, the speech that Eldridge gives to the warriors, and you watch that back and it comes out and the speech is perfect, the visuals are great, the music is coming in behind it, and it builds up, and he gives the speech, and you listen to that back and think, yeah, all that time and effort that you put in that was worth it, just to hear that back and hear how it sounds. That's so good, so good. So it is worth it when it's done, but having the discipline to continue over and over. Like today, I stopped, I had to go and do something, and then came back and I was like, shall I continue? Shall I have a break before? Okay, let's get some done, because I want to find out how to change the visuals just slightly. And that's where I've got to. So a few people on. So let's see. We have part 3, trial number 3, coming out shortly. And as you already know, because you would have seen the trailer, that it is a created realm of Lysanor. He's created a past time, and there is a Lycan that he has to challenge. Any ideas what that could be? What is the Lycan that he's got? Why is there a Lycan there in this time period? If you have any ideas, it'd be great to hear what people are thinking. Get some feedback and see if I had this concept as soon as I started writing the trials for Eldridge. So I got that. Of course, I'm not going to tell you, but it'd be nice to see what you're thinking, see what your thoughts are. That'd be great. So if you do think, have an idea what the third trial could be, and why, and who is the Lycan? Is it someone we know already? Is it someone new? Who could it be? Who could it be? Interesting concept. Could it be one of our friends already? Could it be a new character coming in? Good evening, Professor Shadow. Hope you are doing well. I am, Tubby. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Need Tubby to write a story for us and put it on here. We'll get her on one day. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. So it's like water, just like plain water, which is good. Knock something over, don't worry. So yeah, no ideas, no problem. No ideas, no worries. It would have been, just throwing that out there to see if anyone had an idea, if they could get inside the story before it came out. Why has Eldridge moved? We know he's gone to Lysanor's realm, a created realm just for Eldridge. And there is a werewolf there. It's set in the 1800s. So we get that dark, foggy, mystical, eerie feel, that atmospheric feel of old-time London, which is so good. Films remind me of that are House of Wax with Vincent Price. That is so good for that. The camera work of the foggy streets of London, so amazing, so good. Shelley thinks it's her. Shelley is going to be the werewolf to come for Eldridge and take his Burger King. That could be part 3, 4. You never know. Yeah. In the end, there's a great brawl between a vampire and a lichen, and in the end, it really was just over who gets to wear the Burger King crown. Yeah, I can't wait for you to watch the. Be interested to see Burger King. Yes, yeah, in the 1800s. Yes, it definitely would be interesting. You got the eerie darkness, the dark and foggy streets, the gas, the fog, the smell, and at the end of the road, the Burger King lights the way. Free crown with every meal. Interesting. So then when I have finished the Eldridge saga, which is 10 parts, the first three parts where he goes to Nocturna's realm, afterlife, if you like, which is a really original concept. Now they've done the 2 trials of Necros. We're starting the trial with Lysanor. So we're going to get to the end at some point. And as soon as I get to the end, then we'll have to come up with a bunch of new stuff. I don't know why, but I sense that winter might play a part. Nice. He's actually, I'll tell you, he's not actually in there. Part 3. He's not in part 3. I don't know about part 4 because I haven't got there yet, but he's not in part 3. Part 3. He was obviously in the battle of the Necromancer. That was so good. I don't know if you saw that bit. You have. I don't know if you want to say because maybe you haven't watched it, but there's part 3 where Eldridge versus Edgar Thornwood, the Necromancer, and yes, winter does play a slight part in it, but not in this one. Not in this one. I can't put him in too much because it's unfair. It's unfair, I think. And Reinhard von Holst. Evening, Professor and fellow Shadow fans. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you here. Good to see you. We were just talking about how today I was working on the 3rd trial, which is the trial of Eldridge inside a created realm from Lysanor. So the Alpha might play a part as a protagonist. He could. You are going to be so surprised. I can't wait. I need to get it done for you now. I'm not going to do any more today. but I will be working on it tomorrow. See how far I get. Because I'm changing. The reason it took a little bit longer today was because I changed. I wanted to play with the visuals just a little bit more. I want to play with the visuals a little bit more. I want to, because I brought it back to that time period, I really wanted to make it atmospheric instead of just the usual visual. So it took a little bit of time to get it. I think I got it. I don't know if I can get up for you. Let me see. Let's have a quick, see if I can get it working. Let me just bear with me 1 second while I bring up this program. Yeah, I don't know if you'll get the sound on this, but let's get a sneak peek of the beginning. You'll see what I mean about the visuals. It's only a small screen because it's in an editor, but because I like you all so much, I'll give you a quick sneaky peek at where we're going here. So hopefully you can see that window, and let's give that a go. These are the visuals I'm talking about. I wanted to do that little bit of atmospheric. I love that. I love that. And here he is, the man. Oh, that's so good. Yes. Yes. So hopefully you got to see that. But that's what I mean about changing the visuals and that little bit of atmosphere in there. And the visual I've got represents. So I had to go into AI and say, I want it to look like a Universal monster movie. And I think it did quite a good job. But that actually took quite that took time. Laptop and phone are so glitchy so much today. Hopefully you can watch it back and hopefully it comes to be able to see it a little bit better. But yeah, so we're not going to share that, but as I like you all so much, I decided to share that with you today. That's what I've been working on. You can see that it does continue on there, but I'm not going to let you listen to that just yet because it won't spoil anything for you. But you see, it is coming. It is coming. Burger King for lunch too. Burger King. Well, I actually, for lunch today, we had roast dinner, of course, which is roast chicken, roast potatoes, and we had some sweet vegetables, carrots, Brussels sprouts. Oh, yes, so beautiful, so nice, so good. Such a great meal today. I'm so full. I'm so full. And it was a lot. It was a lot to eat. Roast chicken. So nice. Roast tatties, veggies. Sounds so yummy. It was so good. But very filling. Very filling. I had sausage and chips. Nice. Sausage and chips is classic. Just sausage and chips on its own? Any beans? If I have sausage and chips, I do have to have beans with it. That is my go-to. No, I do have to have that. Do have to have some beans. Baked beans with sausage and chips. What if the two most powerful entities are me? It's probably just God and the United Human Collective. Nice. I have had a blast. We're going to rewrite the script. Yes. Rewrite the script. Going to shine like diamonds. Nice. Sounds delicious too. Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy. I'm gonna try as much as I can. I'm not doing any today. Not today. I've just been doing too much. But tomorrow, I promise I will get on it and get it done as quick as I can. As quick as I can. So either probably Monday or Tuesday. Sausage and chips. Well, we're going back to sausage and chips. So it's like, you've got to have sausage and you've got to have the chips. I don't know. What about on the chips? Come on. Salt, vinegar, pepper, or just salt, or nothing? I have all three. Salt, pepper, vinegar on the chips. It's got to be done. Looking after my sister's wolf dog tomorrow. He's called Draco or Draco. Draco. Nice. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, I like putting pepper on there as well. I don't know why. Always had a thing for putting pepper on salt and vinegar. So good. I think I'm gonna have to have sausage and chips tomorrow now. And I'm gonna eat the king. The Burger King. I think that I saw this video. It was like an AI created video of the Burger King man and Ronald McDonald man, and they have a fight. So that's like, I can't remember where I saw it, but that was quite fun. Quite fun to watch. The Devourer of Kings. Devourer of Kings. Shelley, from this day forward, will be known as the Devourer of Kings. Just be careful around a sparrow. That's all I can say. That's all I've got the advice for you. Sparrows are not the friends of the Devourer of Kings. If you've watched trial number 2, you'll know why. And like I said, you'd have no idea how long I've wanted to put that in the story. I finally got it. If the king misbehaves. Yes. So I apologize. I don't have any recommended. Well, I sort of did recommend. We got Quatermass 2, Quatermass in the Pit. Or for those that watched my recommendation last week of the Quatermass Experiment, if you watched it, give the Quatermass Experiment TV series a chance. It's very low budget, very cheesy, but the story is great. Give that a look. I promise you won't be disappointed. If you can look past the special effects, remember it is the BBC from many years ago. So if you can look past that, they did actually do, BBC did used to. I don't think I've ever seen a good one for many years, but they used to make some quite good, like horror and ghosty and sci-fi series, quite a lot. I haven't done anything in recent times. I think BBC is totally downhill, but they used to make some good ones. So it's worth catching them and having a look, see what they did do. There's lots of them to watch, and I think the majority of them are on YouTube. So that one was I said last week, wasn't it? Called Beasts, the TV series. I don't know if it was BBC. I think it was. They have all the armchair thriller and Fix that. Thomas Waters. Good afternoon, Professor. Just want to congratulate on your recent work they've put out on your channel. Your stories have gone to that next level. Bravo, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. I do appreciate it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. A lot of work to come up with the right stories, rewrite them, take out the bits you don't like, redo it, then edit it all, which takes days. Find it and get it all and put it out there for you guys. So it's nice to hear that people are enjoying the stories I create. I do appreciate it. Like I always say, I put the stories out. I put them out regardless. Because I enjoy doing it as well, probably as much as you enjoy listening to it. I enjoy creating it. But it's so nice to have good feedback because it sort of tells you, hey, we appreciate the hard effort that you put in. We appreciate the late, like last night. To get that one out last night, I stayed up until I don't know when, quite late to get it out, and I finally got it out, which is great. But I have the. I want to give you a sneak peek at this as well. So, excuse me going dark while I get this up. The image for the next story, the thumbnail, if you like, for YouTube. Or maybe I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't downloaded it yet. Let me go download it. Where is it? Oh, please tell me I didn't delete it. Let me see. Somewhere I have the image. You can't see it yet. I'm going to get it up somewhere. I don't know where it is. I found it. Oh, it looks so good. So good. Let me just download that real quick to share with you. This looks so good. I really love this image. Don't worry. I know you can't see it right now, but you will as soon as I download it. I'll put it up on the screen. Oh, yes. Love this image. Get ready to see the image for the next story. Oh, my goodness. So good. Window. Like that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. So excited just looking at that image. That is a cool image. I was looking at that today thinking, my goodness, that's good. Oh, zoom right in. That is a super cool image. Love that. Look at that image. That's so good. It's like the way, look, the moon actually shines the blue. This is a different image to the moon. It shines. It's like it's got the blue moon reflection around him. So good. Oh, one of my favorite ones so far. I really like that. So I'm looking forward to getting that out. Yeah, it took me a while to do that. So I did have another one. I'll download it for you. See which one you prefer. Let's have a vote. Let's see which one we prefer. Bear with me. This one doesn't have any writing on it. Excuse that. But, let me just download it real quick. So let me get that one up. So this one's a little bit darker. Let's have a look. Tell me which one I prefer the other one. Look at this one. Look at that. That's pretty cool as well. But I prefer the other one. I did prefer the other one. That's dark like that. You almost want to stroke that guy. Almost. Almost, but not quite. I do like that image. Go for break, yeah. I think the other one pops a little bit better. I do think the other one pops just that little bit more. I like because the way the blue actually hits him. The blue moon hits him. I think that, for me, that does it. Yeah, I think that the way that blue hits, I like it. Yeah, I do like that image. I like it. That image was created in Grok. There's an AI image generator in X, the platform of X, called Grok. And when you create images, they're actually quite realistic images. So whereas a lot of the others, they always look a little bit cartoony. When you go to Grok, it looks a little bit better. So if you want to create great images, Grok is where you want to go. I do like those two. Those two images, so good. I can't wait to get them out. But let me share one more image with you. As I'm on the shares today, this image for part 2, trial 2 of Eldridge. Oh my goodness, I did like that. I did like that. His deadliest warrior, a sparrow. That was quality. That was a nice image. Always got to try different stuff. That was good. I did enjoy that. It was funny. Okay. So we had some sneak peeks today. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you're looking, I know Jeanette is looking forward to that next part, because obviously it's the werewolf trial. So we are looking forward to that. It's written, it's done. I'll get it done as soon as I can, but I'm not doing it tonight. I'm having a night off. Good. My friends, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate your lovely comments. I do appreciate your help in commenting on the videos that go out, liking and commenting on them. So I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Okay. I don't think we get told that enough, do we? We never get told that enough, how much you're appreciated. Well, the professor is saying to you, my friend, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So have an amazing week. I will do my best to get this out as fast as I can without compromise. And I will see you next week. In the meantime, enjoy Eldridge's Saga. Take care. And I'll see you real soon.